So I'm really nervous, guys. So overlook me. This is my first Zoom. Um, but I'm very excited at the same time. So some of you know me, some of you don't. My name is Leshira. I am very excited about doing this. Like I said, I'm nervous, but I've got to come out of my comfort zone, and this is one of them. So here I am. My reason for my Zoom tonight is with you guys is because I wanted to share my little bit of a story. I'm not where I want to be by all means. I just recently went from having one customer to no customers at all. And then all of a sudden I'm back to a new customer. And today I really came out of my comfort zone, spoke with quite a few more people than I normally do. So that really got me prepared for tonight too, because I was like, you know what? If I could come out of my comfort zone this morning and do all this, I can do this tonight. So again, I'm Leshira. I'm very excited. But my story is I started thriving back on November 1st last year. So it's been a little over a year since I've been with Thrive. But I started actually thriving in October. So I've been thriving a year and a month. And I would never by all means tell anybody to never try it, because once you try it, you're never going to want to quit. Um, Me personally, I did quit Thrive for a little bit. There about 3 weeks, I was not doing my Thrive. I was just in my emotions. I wasn't doing anything. I almost quit. And then Morgan, Candy, quite a bit of the ones in our team chat kept me from doing it. They kept talking to me. They put the belief back in myself that I did not know I had again. So again, I'm very grateful for my team. I don't actually have an upline. My upline is no longer with us. So I have Morgan, who is my side sister, and I have Candy, who was my upline's upline. So she and Morgan are my uplines. That's the way I look at it. And I go to Chris if I need to, but those two are the ladies that I really look up to. Both of them has helped me in more ways than they know. And I'm very grateful for them. I'm very grateful for the ladies that are on our team chat with them. But I'm also grateful that I've met the ones I've met outside of them. But my goal is to tell you, if you're thinking of forget or thinking of stopping, don't. Even if you don't have customers right yet, even if you have customers and you lost them, even if you don't have promoters, even if you have promoters and lost them, don't give up on it. You can do this for yourself. You can. Like I said, I lost my customers. I had one, then I had another one, but they both just one done one order and the other one she done I think two auto ships and then she quit. And she talks to me every once in a while. The other one does not. I've reached out several times, but she ignores me. So but that's part of it. We're going to get ignored. Even with me just having just one customer, I'm grateful for that one customer. You know, today I opened up and I had a little over $18 that I can do for credits. And it was just the way it made my heart feel. I was beyond grateful. And that, I mean, it's $18 or something for just credits. But to me, that was something huge. Something that I mean, I really did not realize how grateful I would be for it until today. Because, like I said, I mean, I got discouraged. I was ready to give up. I literally was like, okay, I can't even get my own Thrive. I can't afford it. Knowing in my mind that I can get it for free. So I am back to, I guess you could say, beyond the basics, trying to build my business back up. Because literally I gave up on myself. I gave up on me, my business. I gave up on my vision for what I wanted and what I do want. Just like yesterday or the day before, I told Candy my why. And that for the very first time, I was able to write down my why and actually mean it. It wasn't that I had to search for it. It just came to me naturally. But one of my reasons of my why is I want to be a better version of myself, but I also want to be able to show my children and my grandchildren that no matter what it is, you can always make a dream come true. No matter what your age is, you could do it. Even if you fall down on your hind end and you're scared to get back up, you can still do it. And that's one of my main things that I want from this business. The other one is I want to be able to help other women. I want other women to know, hey, there is women out here that are ready to support me and not sit back and talk about me or down me or judge me for whatever it may be that I've done in my past. I want them to know that we have a community that believes in one another and that will believe in them if they gave it a chance. But literally, I mean, like I said, I was ready to give up. I was beyond the verge of giving up. I hadn't had my products in almost 3 weeks. I wasn't in the chats. I wasn't jumping on any of the Zooms. I wasn't really posting. I would post a post here and there. I was not putting in my 3 steps of the morning into the thing because I wasn't taking them, so I didn't want to do anything to put it up. Because to me, I felt like I was being a fraud. If I put it up and I wasn't doing it, how can I tell you all or tell someone these are the best products you could ever have and me not be doing them? But like I said, it was my fault that I wasn't getting the products. I mean, we all know we could try for free. That's nothing, that's one of the things that's good about this company. We get stuff for free. All we got to do is put the work in and just be there, be our unique selves. I think I also got a little discouraged because I was seeing all these other people, and I know this is cliche, but I was seeing all these other people moving up, and I'm just sitting here. So I got a little nervous, and it made me back down. But now I know what I have my hands on, and I know that I cannot give up, not on just myself, but on my dream. I cannot give up what I want my kids to be able to see that I can do. I cannot give up the chance that I may be able to help better another woman out there. I'm just grateful for everything that I have gained from this business, that I continue gaining from this business. I'm grateful for all the women that I've met through this business. Some of you I've met in Texas, some of you I haven't, some I haven't met at all, just other than Zooms. But we will one day, and I'm excited for that. And I'm grateful for everyone that has spoke to me, even though we don't speak on a daily basis. You have, for example, Tisa. She has inspired me just these past few days. Listening to her and watching her has inspired me. So, Tisa, I just want to say thank you for that. Like I said, Candy inspires me. Morgan inspires me. I want all these women to know just how grateful I am for them, and let you know that I'm not giving up on myself. I'm not giving up on any of this because you all inspire me to continue going. And I told myself I wasn't going to cry, and look at me crying. But you know what? This is me. This is me. This is the true me. I'm very emotional. I'm very caring. I love being able to make people smile. I love sharing. Y'all gonna make me cry even more with all this in that chat, guys. You guys just don't understand how grateful I am of every one of you guys. Y'all came at my life when I needed you the most. I was going through it. I was going through a bad breakup after 18 years. Um, I was just going through all of it, and you guys came in my life when I needed you the most, even in the time that I didn't know I needed you guys. And I want to be able to give that back to other women. I want them to know that they can get that. They can believe in themselves. They can believe in other women because other women will believe in them. They can, even if it's a man. I mean, there's many men that's in this business, but most of our team, if not all of our team, is women. And to be honest, I never was able to get along with women. Period. I didn't trust them until I met you guys. But the greatest accomplishment for me right now, like I said, I'm not nowhere near where I want to be. My greatest accomplishment is I know now that I could do whatever I set my mind to. I know now that there are people I can count on that's not going to tell me something and then just back out on me. I know now that there is more to life than working a 9 to 5 and struggling. Don't get me wrong, I'm still struggling right now, but I'm getting there. I'm not struggling like I was, but I am still struggling. But that's me. And I've been sharing that lately. I've been sharing more of me that I was scared to share in the beginning. And I was with a company, but prior to this, it wasn't excuse me, it wasn't a company like ours. It was a actual I can't even think. Anyways, with them, I couldn't be myself. I, my upline, I love her to death. I still talk to her to this day, but it was more drama than business. It was more of fighting to get a rank, fighting to be better than someone else above them or next to them, and fighting to just, I don't know how to explain it, fighting for something that wasn't even really there. They were, the pay wasn't nowhere near like ours. We didn't get free products. If you bought products, you had to buy them. And they were good products. Don't get me wrong. It was skincare. They were good products, but they were expensive. They were hard to sell. It's a new company around the same time, maybe a little bit before Thrive, but it's not as known or well known as Thrive is. Nowhere near it. I mean, but being with that company is what made me be able to do what I'm doing now, though. I learned a lot from there. And that was my first part of my season, was to be with them to get a little bit of an idea of how to do social marketing. Because before that, I would have been sitting here going, I don't know what to do. So it led me to where I'm at now. And I'm grateful for that, like I said. But I'm so beyond blessed that I found Thrive for myself and for my family. Don't get me wrong. I still have moments of where I get a little ill real quickly. But used to, I would scream all the time. I wouldn't talk. I would scream. I would argue all the time. I would yell. And like I said, I still to this day have a little bit of arguments, but that's part of being a mom. But I don't yell like I used to. I don't sit and pity myself or take it out on my kids because I'm not where I want to be. My granddaughter came into my life right at the perfect moment as well. I'm very beyond grateful that I have my children. I'm grateful for my granddaughter. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm so glad I did not give up. I'm glad that Candy, Morgan, all of you would not let me. And I'm just beyond blessed. And, like I said, Tisa, thank you for being who you are. You have literally lit me up inside underneath my honey. Every bit of it, girl, you have given it to me. And I'm so ready for this detox. I did order my detox yesterday. So I'm excited about that. Don't get Tisa started. But I mean, literally, she is, the past few days I've seen her and I'm like, wow, she has inspired me more than she knows. But I mean, like I said, all you women have. You women have gave me back my faith that I could trust people, because I lost that a long time ago. And I'm just rambling, as you can tell. I keep going back and forth to the same stuff. I just don't know what else to tell you other than I'm beyond blessed. I'm blessed that I got you guys. I'm blessed that I've got this business. I'm blessed that I got these products. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And I don't know what else to say. I'm at lost of words, and that is very unusual. Normally I can sit and talk all the time and not be going, no, I'm a talker. I really am. If you met me in person, you know I'm a talker. Morgan will tell you, I love to talk, but I get nervous so easy. But I'm really getting out of that. I mean, used to, I wouldn't even jump on a live. And I've done more lives lately than I would have ever thought I ever would. I'm going face to face in my stories now. I mean, I don't do it every day, but I do. I show my face in my stories. I'm showing up more than what I ever thought I ever could, because I'm watching others. Thank you, Krissa. I'm telling you, y'all guys are going to make me cry. I stop crying and you're going to get me crying again. But I don't know. I just, like I said, I wanted to do this, even though I know that I'm not where I want to be. I wanted to do this because this is something that I know is going to better me. And if I can't be a leader for myself, I'm never going to be able to lead a team. And what better way to start leading myself than do a Zoom and share, even though I'm not, high rank or don't have but one customer, I'm sharing, because it doesn't matter where you're at. All that matters is you're fighting for it. You're going to get it no matter what, as long as you don't give up on yourself and you have a community to support you. That's what I love. And I'm very grateful for you guys. I really don't know what else to say.
But that was good though. And I think it opens, I feel like when people go to hosted training, they think that they have to teach something, and then there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. But sometimes this is just what we need. Sometimes it's just showing each other like we appreciate each other, or maybe there was a reason that you brought up Tisa tonight. She might have had a rough day, or she just needed to know that she's doing what she needs to do. And whether her team is a 200K or whatever, she knows that she's helping someone else. I think sometimes we just really need to see that, because the thing is, just because I said yes, all of you all have said yes. And just because, Candy and Morgan and whoever said yes, for you to be able to say yes and be here, for you to be able to uplift Letisa tonight, for you to be like, everyone just, that's what I like about our little culture. It's just because it's not about who has the most enrollments, who does the most IPAs, who does, whatever. It's really just pouring into each other, lifting each other up, need it or not, and just showing other people like your gratitude. You could have came on here and taught us anything, but you taught us more by not teaching us some social media tonight. So, but I mean, if you're done, I think that's just what we needed. I don't know. I think our hearts just needed warmed up a little bit tonight. So I love y'all. Thanks for hopping on. Happy Tuesday, and finish rocking out your week. Bye, y'all.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.